at it again. Beller's at it again. PvP is finally getting the attention it deserves? Question mark? Probably not, because WoW PvP is fucking dog shit. It's when has it not been? What's the RPM RMP? Rogue Mage Priest. When has it not been the comp? When has jungle not been the comp? When has PvP ever been balanced? Why not? We're posted a position for a level design specifically for PvP content, World of Warcraft, Battlegrounds, Arenas, World PvP, etc. Dude, straight up, Battlegrounds should have its own thing. Arena should have its own thing. World PvP, honestly, who gives a shit, right? It's like no one cares about World PvP zones. Like straight up, Battlegrounds should have its own fucking content or its own balance. Arena should have its own balance. Arenas should be balanced across the board in the sense that item levels, which I believe now are, they're balancing the item levels completely. You cannot outgear somebody in Arena. It's not so much the scaling, it's just max item level for arenas. That's it. Boom, done. Right? And I hope this is the max item level for the expansion, not just for the patch. But honestly, for the season is also fine, I guess. But and Battlegrounds need a lot more attention. But I would say what needs the most attention is to look into CC and diminishing returns management. Because right now, it is fucking impossible to do Arena on certain specs because you do not bring enough CC. It's fucking dog shit. I hate WoW Arena PvP because literally you spend 30 seconds in CC chains in a 2v2. So basically it's a 2v1 for 30 seconds, you play for 15 seconds, and then again it's a 30-second CC chain.
Position for level designers specifically for PvP fun. Content in World of Warcraft, Battlegrounds, Arenas, World
Lower,
PvP,
you know what? Lower the trinket use, I don't know, lower PvP CC durations, like something. Make it so like the DR is more effective. I don't know what, like how you can balance it, but let me tell you, being perma-slowed into a stun, into a snare, into a cyclone, into a sap, like fuck off, man. This game, like you can't even PvP in this game unless you're a certain spec that enjoy fucking like tormenting sadistic like you're a sadistic motherfucker who enjoys tormenting others by sheerly making them unable to play the game.
This is preferably someone who loves WoW and has experience making levels for PvP games. I threw a parade the day this position was approved. You will very much be appreciated in this role. Now, Battlegrounds, man, where have they been?
Holinka.
They haven't had any staff, did they?
Holinka is like the last OG in Blizzard, I think.
So they're getting one?
It kind of feels like that was the case.
Well, I mean, if Holinka's saying they threw a parade,
yeah,
that's you know, I can't remember what his actual job role is, but he's basically PvP lead, right?
I think so,
or more or less that.
Yeah, it seems like
I threw a parade because they finally let me have someone to do some work that needs done. You kind of show where they're
like they don't care. Hire whoever you want, bro. Diablo Immortal's gonna pay for it, and honestly, we're just gonna throw some more pay-to-win mechanics or some shit like that in Dragonflight, and we're good. Hire whoever you want. Hire 10 people. Who cares? They're gonna subsidize it anyways.
These were not in PvP.
So I think this is good for the PvPers here. Some capital is being allocated to you. What does this mean? Yeah. Well, per the job description, building...
Dude, you do not need to convince PvPers to do PvP. You gave them the vendor and they were fucking ecstatic for a whole expansion. You want non-PvPers to do PvP.
Basis for competitive PvP, working alongside a PvP designer to create PvP spaces ranging from arenas hosting 2v2 skirmishes to epic battlegrounds supporting 40v40 battles for new and
No. Don't do that. Don't do 40v40 battles. You do not have... The system cannot... Like... The game cannot handle a proper 40v40, man. Let alone, honestly, the game doesn't even work 40v40. Try to be a melee character in the 40v40. Unless you're a rogue or a warrior, like, what are you gonna do? You charge in, you do a bit of damage, and you jump back out. You can't even do anything. All the fighting happens on the ranged level. So it's like, why even have a 40v40?
existing game
Makes no
modes.
sense.
Encourage playtesting and feedback and iterate rapidly. So, once this is filled, there'll be people working on this. And with BGs, like they did say, look, we don't have room for them right now in this new expansion, but we want them. So, I mean, yeah, wow. That's really good.
But in my opinion, every expansion should have a new BG based on the story or something like that of a certain zone in the expansion. Like that whole island thing that they're gonna have going for them right now, like the whole like getting to the Isles, should have its own like actual battleground.
Stuff. Really good.
I feel so bad for PvP players because
yeah,
there's still like
Why?
nothing else on the market.
They're the most spoiled ones.
And
And the only ones who have something to do all year round in the game.
Just a shame they can't get the arena to work. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, now there are more open roles at the company.
Uh-huh.
So they keep on posting these, and it's the sort of thing, this is open roles, but we don't know, like maybe they'll take 2 people for one of these, it's hard to say. Right, so we've got a lead character technical artist for rigging and skinning, a visual development artist for environments, senior level designer PvP. So that's 2 PvP level designers. Engineering, pipeline technical artist. That's such a key role. You see, if you are excited about things like the new lip sync, wow, the lip syncing that is now in the animations, in these cinematics, and the way those cinematics are, then it's like pipeline technical artist. That's the sort of area you should be very happy that they're hiring in, because like it's a lot of work. Animating lips, that's a lot of work. Animating facial expressions, so much work. Like the amount of effort they're putting into those cutscenes is maybe more than some people appreciate. Because you just think, oh, it's a human mouth that moves. Of course, mouths, they move. Yeah, whatever. Nope. It's like whenever people think of a game like The Last of Us, and they see all the facial expressions and think, oh, wow, look at those actors being incredible. No. I mean, it is that, but they actually, there's a difference between motion capture and performance capture. Often, you don't, like, even in the best of times, and it's why a lot of people in the animation community get really pissed off at Andy Serkis whenever he describes animators basically as digital makeup artists. Because, yeah, okay, they're reflecting your performance, but it's so manual labor intensive. Yeah, it's just funny stuff. Anyway, that's really good. Software engineer for audio and for mobile build? That could be for the WoW app. I'd imagine the WoW app.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's like... I'm assuming this isn't... Or maybe... Oh, yeah. Sorry, yes, it is. It definitely is.
This.
It definitely is mobile build because I remember I literally looked at that job application because I saw it. And I was like, what are they doing? World of Warcraft? And it was directly mobile stuff for updating the companion app.
Producer release management. It's kind of interesting. Senior game producer for systems and game producer for encounters. And there's also the entire right-hand side, like department manager, outsourcing. Outsource supervisor.
Yeah, they've been hiring quite a few of those, if I recall.
That's really good.
Yeah.
We want more outsourcing. A lot of people, they think of that and think, oh no, this is terrible. No, outsourcing is standard industry practice. Did you know that the 3rd game in the Spyro Remastered trilogy was basically entirely outsourced? Actually, loads of the Spyro Remastered trilogy was outsourced art. Yeah, you look at that game, it has a gorgeous art style that's super cohesive and well executed. Yeah. So outsourcing, it's a tool, it can be used well, it can be used not well, but it is a very important part of, stuff for games. If you didn't have that, then what you'd have is a situation where an art team is massively expanded for game production and then all fucking fired whenever the game is done because you won't have any work for them to do because the next game is in pre-production.
Yeah,
right? So sometimes what can happen with all this outsourcing is, people go to the outsourcing houses and then there's just constant work. Now, there can, of course, be issues, labor exploitation, etc. That all has to be done right. But if you've been worried about the production capacity of WoW, seeing an outsourced supervisor is a really good thing. It means that they're able to expand their capacities as needed more, which is important.
Mercenary work,
department
basically.
Manager for designers, senior quest designer, department managers for engineering, software engineers, and other stuff. So basically, a game producer for FX and outsourced art.
Cool, yeah.
That's all good. That's all really good.
For sure.
So, nice. We
We'll see
additional rules,
if it's good.
Oh, is there more? Or is that just previous?
Likely
calls?
not World of Warcraft, or maybe older
Oh,
calls.
of course, yeah.
There's like Blizzard hiring a lot of people across a lot of different places.
This is fucking good news for us.
Yep,
We have
indeed.
been worried.
Indeed.
Like, a lot of the worry has been, like,
Where's the money?
why is WoW getting slower over time? It makes so much money. Is this on maintenance mode? That's, like, been some of the community worry. So
It
it's...
seems to actually literally have sort of been a little bit.
Yeah.
Not massively, because obviously they keep making expansions. You don't maintain by making
I
expansions,
think
but yeah.
it was cost controlled, so that it could be the nice cost controlled cash cow, so that money could go to support the other things in the company.
You know what
But
I think? Like, this is like completely irrelevant of the fucking video. You know how Sylvanas got her second part of the soul back? That for some reason makes little sense. That and that changed who she is, right? That for some reason makes as little sense to me as all of Warlords of Draenor. I don't know why. Like, if you really think about it, it makes as little sense based on how they describe it.
Really realizing that WoW just has to be an essential part of their strategy moving forward. And we've just seen these hiring posts constantly over the last bunch of months. So I think that's just so important.
Fetal Lives Matter trigger warning. What's exciting? Blizzard 2.0 reveals. I'm thrilled. Alpha rumors, talent revamps. 30 minutes, fuck that. Just Trudeau declares Canadian freedom truckers terrorists. Oh, yeah, I saw that. The immoral design of Immortal. How did you, this is the video. This is the video that everyone should watch before they watch anything about Diablo Immortal. Wait, let me find the original. Is this the one? Yeah, let's go whaling. Tricks for monetizing mobile games players with free to play. Hasn't been as important as it is today, but yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.